Hey guys, in this video we're gonna be checking out the top 5 best portable smokers that are available on the market for their true quality. I made this list based in my personal opinion and hours of research and have listed them based on popularity, quality, price, durability, user opinions and more. If you want to see more information in the updated price, you can check out the description below and also make sure subscribe for more reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have the Recteq Road Warrior 340 Portable Pellet Grill and Electric Pellet Smoker. Wi-Fi's literally the only thing that's missing from this top-performing portable pellet smoker, and something that we personally don't mind that it doesn't have. But what the Recteq Road Warrior does have is more stainless steel components than any other portable smoker on the market. This translates into improved durability, which is an important factor, especially when it's living a rougher than normal life on the road. The fire pot is stainless steel, the cooking chamber walls are, the grates are, the heat deflector is. Even the drip pan is all stainless steel, giving you better protection against rust. The temperature is controlled by an accurate and very effective PID-based system. In our testing, it doesn't go further than 7 degrees Fahrenheit of the target at a low and slow temperature, which is very reliable performance. What's also great is that the Recteq controller has a wider than normal temperature range, being able to get all the way up to 700 degrees Fahrenheit. This means you can get hotter for grilling and searing, and the results are really good. There's still no open flame option, it's indirect high heat. But, with the temperature cranked up towards that maximum point, you can get great sear marks and really seal in the juices on a steak. Although cooking at higher heat will use a lot more pellets than when it's sitting at a smoking temperature, because the cooking space on this portable grill is quite small, we've found it to be reasonably efficient on the fuel, even when we're grilling. Talking cooking space, the Road Warrior gives you a moderate 340 square inches to cook on. It's enough to fit a couple of racks of ribs across, 4 pork shoulders, or a small whole brisket. If you're cooking shorter cuts of meat like racks of ribs, you can get an extra grate, creating a second tier and upping the capacity to 510 square inches. Doing so will reduce the height you've got between the grates, though, so just be aware of that. Moving on, at number 4, we have the Weber 14.5-inch Smokey Charcoal Smoker. When it comes to portability, you simply can't go past a good old charcoal barbecue. And what could be better than one of the top-rated smokers from the industry leader, Weber? The Smoky Mountain Cooker is high quality, lightweight, and enjoyable to use, making this smoker perfect for on-the-go cooking anywhere. Made from a porcelain enameled shell with rust-resistant dampers and a sturdy built-in stand, the Smoky Mountain should long outlive its generous 10-year warranty. Ours is 9 years now and still going fairly strong. Inside the charcoal fire, which sits at the bottom of the bullet with a water pan above and 2 racks that stack on top of each other. The door is large enough that you can add charcoal and wood easily. But, although you can see that bottom rack through the door, it's more of an access point for the fire, not the food. To load and baste or warp, we tend to go in from the top, which does mean you have to have somewhere safe to sit the hot lid and top grate down, which, depending on where you are, can be a bit difficult. The 2 vertical racks give you a total of 286 square inches of cooking space. It's not huge and doesn't fit a rack of ribs laid across. But, a couple of chickens or 2 pork shoulders fit easily to feed quite a few hungry mouths. At number 3, we have the Pit Barrel Cooker Junior Package 14-inch Drum Smoker. If you need to cook a lot of meat on the go, the Pit Barrel Cooker really lets you maximize the cooking space by allowing you to hang your meat inside the vertical drum. It comes with 4 stainless steel hooks, which you can use to hang just as many racks of ribs or even 2 whole briskets. We use 2 hooks per slab of meat for large and heavy cuts. But, you can always grab yourself some extra hooks to cram some more food in there with no trouble. This charcoal smoker works differently to most in that it's a set and forget, fixed temperature smoker. That means all you need to do is set the bottom vent based on how high above sea level you are, place lit coals in the included charcoal basket, and hang your meat. The design of this thing means that it runs at about 275 degrees Fahrenheit, which is a little hotter than most people smoke at. But that just means it'll be done sooner, which isn't a bad thing after a long day of enjoying the outdoors. In terms of performance, we do find that the very bottom of anything long that we're cooking, like the last rib, does get a little charred from being close to the fire. If anyone in your group likes them that way, they'll enjoy the crispiness. Otherwise, we simply slice the bottom off and away we go. We feel it's well worth losing one rib for the convenience that this portable charcoal smoker gives you. As for the quality of this drum, pit barrel give you a really durable build. The whole thing is porcelain coated for maximum rust resistance, and the steel is thick enough that it doesn't just dent up from moving it around, even if you're a little rough. At number 2, we have the Traeger Grills Ranger Portable Electric Tabletop Wood Pellet Grill and Smoker. If you're kinda unimpressed by how not small most portable smokers are, the Traeger Ranger might be the one to impress. Measuring at just 21 inches by 20 inches and 13 inches tall, this suitcase-style pellet smoker has absolutely no legs to fold up and pack down, and it fits away easily in the trunk or the garage without taking up a decent amount of space. To cook on, you get 184 square inches of cooking space, powered by an 8-pound pellet hopper. We've easily fit 8 burger patties on here, a rack of smaller ribs, and even a pretty decent pork shoulder, although you've got to buy a piece that's not super tall. Because it's a Traeger, you can trust that the Ranger is good high quality, and our time using it confirms that there's no issues in terms of the materials and build of this small smoker. The lid's stainless steel latches both holds the lid closed, and the pellet hopper inside, even if you filled it up with pellets before you take it on the road. The temperature controller isn't a newer PID model. Instead, it's Traeger's older digital arc version. And, while you can set the temperature within 5 degrees Fahrenheit, it will fluctuate considerably throughout your cook. The plus side of this is that you get quite a bit of smoke production for lots of flavor. The controller maxes out at 450 degrees Fahrenheit, which is lower than a lot of pellet smokers but is just hot enough to grill. With the Ranger, you also get a cast iron griddle, which really improves the grilling results. So much so that I'd really recommend taking with you, even though it adds to the smoker's weight. If you're camping, use it to fry yourself up some eggs in the morning too. They'll be incredible. And finally, at number 1, we have the Grills ZPG-200A Portable Wood, Pellet Grill and Smoker. For a cheaper alternative to the Traeger Ranger, or just a budget-friendly portable smoker, the Grills Cruiser is a great little barbecue. We've been using this smoker on the go for a few years now, and it's never missed a beat. It looks almost identical to the Traeger Ranger because it is. The setup is virtually the same, although you get a slightly larger 202 square inches of cooking space with the same 8-pound pellet hopper. The lid latches hold the top on and the hopper closed when you're moving it. And the temperature maximum is the same when it comes to grilling. Although the Grills Cruiser is considerably cheaper, the build quality is comparable as well. The porcelain-coated grill grates have held up well to regular use, and the powder-coated steel body is strong enough that it hasn't gotten all dinged up from a rough life on the go. Unfortunately, the Cruiser doesn't come with a griddle plate for grilling. But, set to its maximum temperature, we love this smoker for grilling as well. You can fit a fair bit of food, get good grill marks, and its smaller size means that it heats up quickly and doesn't chomp through the pellets even when the heat is cranking. There is one probe port where you can plug in a wired meat thermometer. Grills don't give you a thermometer with the Cruiser. No idea why, because they're not expensive. But that also means you can pick one up cheaply if you do want to use this feature instead of a separate wireless unit. They're a standard size, so you don't need a special Grills one. Any brand will work. We actually hooked one up from a full-sized pellet smoker we were testing at the time instead of buying a separate one. Thanks you for watching, guys. I hope you liked this video. If this video is helpful to you, please make sure like, comment and subscribe. If you have any question related to this product, you can leave a comment down below. I will get back to you as soon as possible.